What's happening, everybody? Hello and welcome back to Turtle Blast, where we discuss about everything Marvel and the MCU. Now, we've been saying consistently that we'll be revealing major updates about a lot of upcoming projects. Everyone is anticipating new updates on the upcoming Marvel project. A lot of people want to know if there are changes, rumors, or even official reports about some upcoming projects. As always, we have some reports on highly anticipated upcoming projects, and we also have an interesting update on She-Hulk Attorney at Law. She's currently the series of the moment with a lot of exciting scoops coming every week. Please, sit tight while we reveal these exciting reports. Before we dive right into it, don't forget that we're still giving out a brand new PlayStation 5 on this channel to one lucky subscriber. More on how to win at the end of this video. And if this is your first time, please subscribe and enable the post notification so you don't miss out on any of our latest Marvel videos. We kick off today with some report about our She-Hulk Attorney at Law series, which is quite unique. It is the MCU's first ever half-hour legal comedy. After receiving a dose of her cousin Bruce Banner's blood, which drastically changed her life, the series follows Jennifer Walters and what has been going on in her life. Despite the fact that the film is all about Jennifer Walters, some viewers are also interested in watching Daredevil make his debut in this series. Marvel Studios confirmed at San Diego Comic-Con 2022 that Charlie Cox's character will indeed make a cameo appearance in the She-Hulk series. But even up until this point, little is known about the narrative of his return. At the very least, it appears that this role will be a romantic one in nature based on some recent promotional materials. The two are clearly hitting it off, and their interactions were starting to get a little steamy in the D23 footage of a week ago. It appears as though the She-Hulk series has secretly prepared the ground for Matt Murdock to enter into Jen's life and for a low-key Dovey storyline. Matt Murdock is anticipated to return in episode 8. Now, the 6th She-Hulk episode, Josh, a dapper new man in Jennifer Walters' life, was first introduced as a result of an accidental meeting at a friend's wedding. Both of them obviously look very compatible, and since they began going out on a number of dates, when the two committed to one another and slept together, everything reached its peak. Sadly, Jen's relationship had darker motives. Josh appears to have copied her entire phone without her knowledge, bringing Hulk King that much closer to receiving the She-Hulk blood that he professes so much that he wants. The silver lining is that Jill felt a lot better and more confident after spending a day at Abomination's retreat, and she was prepared to move on. Fortunately for Jennifer, it appears that Charlie Cox's appearance as Daredevil will almost probably be featured in the next episode. From what viewers have seen in the teasers, it is clear that the two will begin flirting with one another. Sensual scenes in D23 clip that was shown to viewers showed Jen beginning to be seduced by Matt Murdock's charm. Both of them can be seen in the footage, conversing briefly with one another at a pub. Probably, the two are seeking to clear things up after a contentious courtroom exchange, as the both of them are lawyers. Jen is unmarried and is eager to date as a result of Josh's absence, and Daredevil might be the person to help her fill the void. The absence of a Black Widow and Daredevil romance may have disappointed a couple of fans because they eagerly wanted that to happen, but maybe Marvel Studios can make up for it by pairing these two hotties, Jennifer and Matt Murdock. The question now is, will this romance be a genuine one, or will it be disappointing like we saw Josh, which was filled with a lot of betrayal? I'm sure fans would love to see Matt Murdock and Jennifer Walters become an item. Also, the She-Hulk writers have revealed that we wouldn't be getting an all-action Daredevil, but a more mild and gentle character. So, this could be it. Matt Murdock debuting as Jennifer's lover, especially now that Jennifer Walters isn't romantically linked to anyone yet. Like we said earlier, Matt Murdock's Daredevil might probably make an appearance in the next episode. We'll get to see how all of that unfolds. So, let's quickly go over to the next update. This is an upcoming movie that we don't have so much news and updates on yet. The movie is Blade. Marvel fans have been skeptical about what will happen to Blade in the near future because of the lack of news and reports about this movie. Following the announcements of Mahershala Ali casting as Blade at San Diego Comic-Con 2019, Ali, who rapidly turned down Marvel's next Blade movie, the first Blade movie since 2004's Blade Trinity, into a legendary anticipated movie. However, now that the previous director, Bassam Tariq, has been removed as the director, and even the writer, Stacey Osei Kuffour, has been replaced by Bill DeMaio, who was the chief writer of X-Men 97, fans now have a reservation on how the movie may turn out. These changes are quite significant and may affect the movie. Marvel Studios hasn't provided any details about what this new iteration of Blade will look like. There is no plot revealed or even casting announcements for the upcoming Blade movie. Now, there are recent reports that kind of provide some insight on the direction that the upcoming Blade movie will take. This report is from Illuminati. The news outlet published an article providing some fundamental plot story on the origin draft of Stacey Osei-Kufo's script for Blade. The script purportedly featured European vampires and was mostly set in the 1920s. There have also been rumors that the story's initial manuscript contained numerous time jumps to eras after the 1920s. Anyways, fans shouldn't trust these plot stories to be the main Blade plot story. Marvel Studios have their way of always surprising fans. According to the direct news outlet sources, writer Buri De Mayo is leading Marvel Studios' effort to overhaul the movie, starting from scratch and writing a script that is essentially and entirely new. Presently, the new script plot story isn't revealed yet. If you're wondering how much of a good writer Buri De Mayo is, Buri De Mayo worked as a writer on Moon Knight and especially as a head writer on X-Men 97, which impressed Kevin Feige and other studio executives, leading them to asking him to revamp Blade's story from the ground up following Osei-Kufo's work. There's actually no doubt that he will do an amazing job. The question now is, will Marvel change Blade's origin story? Based on this article, it reported that the original script, the movie, was set in the 1920s. I think that the MCU will have the opportunity to use Eric Brooks, aka Blade's origin story, the way it is in the comics, because in the comics, he was actually born in London brothel in 1929. This origin story will occur with the plot story that has been reported in the set of the 1920s. In the comics, Eric Brooks was born in 1929 in England to a woman named Tara Brooks. His father was Lucas Cross, a Latvian descendant who was arrested for treason. Eric's mother died during childbirth after the doctor, who was a vampire, drained her of her blood. Eric was born with an immunity to a vampire's bite, thanks to his dual nature of both human and vampire. He learned to fight under the tutelage of Jamal Afari. Eventually, his powers with weapons earned him the nickname Blade. Now, Marvel Studios has adopted a number of characters' origin story from the comics, and I think Blade origin story won't be an exception, especially with an excellent script writer. Unfortunately, it is uncertain if this plot reveal will make it to the final Blade movie. As I say always, Marvel Studios has its own intriguing way of surprising fans. Now, back to the giveaway. One lucky subscriber would win a brand new PlayStation 5 once we hit 1,000 subscribers on this channel. And all you have to do to qualify you to win is subscribe, turn on your post notification, watch our videos, like and comment. And one lucky subscriber will be chosen from the comment section to win our brand new PlayStation 5. Thank you so much, guys, for all your support. We really appreciate it. Blade is currently set to release in theaters on November 3rd of 2023. What are your thoughts on this video? Do you think that Mark Murdock will be making an appearance in the next episode of She-Hulk? Also, what plot are you anticipating for the upcoming Blade movie? Please, don't forget to like this video and share your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. Subscribe and turn on the post notification so you don't miss out on any of our latest Marvel news. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I hope to see you in the next one.